Here's two significant developments. Firstly, Amhara news sources and Tigray news sources have shared some pictures and videos of captured soldiers. Amhara news sources claim that several TDF soldiers have been captured, and TPLF-backed news sources claim that some Amhara militia members have been taken prisoner by them in Western Tigray. I'll have a look at that. Secondly, viewers, Turkish drones are in the news. Tigray-backed news sources are claiming that Turkish drones are being constructed, are being built in Addis Ababa. I'll have a detailed look at this news story because Turkish drones have proven to be game changers in three wars within the last 1.5 years. Before having a look at the two news stories, two important clarifications. Firstly, some viewers are commenting that Alamata, Mesabri have been retaken by Amhara forces. And why aren't you reporting on that? Firstly, viewers, if you have any credible information that Alamata and Mesabre have been retaken by Amhara forces, you can share this information with me through email. My email address is in description section of each video. I haven't received so far any credible information that Alamata, Koram or Mesabre have been retaken by Amhara forces. Rest assured that if they are retaken by Amhara forces, I'll be the first to report. Secondly, viewers, we have more confirmation that regional forces from Sidama and Oromia are being deployed to fight Tigray Defense Forces. In previous video today, I informed you about confirmation regarding deployment of Oromia forces. Now we have confirmation about deployment of Sidama forces as well. President of Sidama region, Desta Lidamo, has confirmed that tonight Sidama special forces will be sent to Amhara region. A ceremony will be organized. Local media will be part of this ceremony, and Sidama forces will be dispatched to Amhara region. We have a confirmation from Sidama. We have a confirmation from Oromia as well. Second confirmation, Getachew Belja, who is Oromia's communication bureau's head, has confirmed that Oromia special forces are being deployed to fight enemies in some zones of Afar and Raya. Now, coming back to two important developments. Firstly, have a look at these pictures. These pictures have been shared by Amhara news sources. They are claiming that several TDF soldiers have been taken prisoner by Amhara forces. Pictures of an APC, armored personnel carrier, have also been shared. This APV has been captured by Amhara forces as well. It was being used by TDF fighters, according to the claims of Amhara news sources. Secondly, TDF-backed news sources are claiming that TDF have captured dozens of Amhara militia members and soldiers of Amhara regional forces. They have shared a video as well. Watch this video shared by some TDF-backed news sources.
video koi
Now his last news story, Turkish drones in Tigray. Firstly, I'll have a look at what is being said. Then, is there possibility of the use of Turkish drones in Tigray? Which types of Turkish drones have become popular over the past few months? And which types of Turkish drones might have been purchased by Ethiopian government for their use in Tigray. It is being said by Tigray-backed news sources that Ethiopian government has purchased 10 Turkish drones. These drones are being built at training and surveillance center of INSA. INSA is Ethiopia's cybersecurity agency. Its headquarters is in Addis Ababa. So in Addis Ababa, the 10 drones are being built by Turkish technicians. A runway has also been constructed around 10 kilometers away from Addis Ababa, where the flights of these drones are being tested. These drones could be used in Tigray. This is being claimed by Tigray-backed news sources. Now, viewers, when this war started on the 4th of November, we heard that the UAE provided combat drones, Chinese wing-long drones to Ethiopian government. We heard from TPLF leaders like Getachew Reda, Gebrehivot Berhe, Debretsion Gebre Mikhail that UAE provided drones, inflicted heavy losses on Tigray defense forces. We could not find any visual evidence, any pictures, any videos about the use of combat drones, UAE provided combat drones in Tigray. But TDF fighters, TPLF leaders, they maintain that UAE provided drones to Ethiopian government. The drones were the game changer, and they pushed Tigray defense forces out of major towns and cities because TDF suffered losses. UAE denies all these claims. Turkish drones have proven to be game changers in the 3 wars which I have covered within the past 1 year. Firstly, we saw Turkey using its Bayraktar TB2 drones in a Turkey-Syria war, which occurred in February-March last year. In that war, Russia was backing Syrian government, and Russia is known for having one of the best electronic warfare systems, which are very effective against drones. But in that war, we saw that Turkish TB2 drones destroyed several Pantsir Russian air defense systems. Then Turkey deployed its drones to Libya. In Libya, Turkey backed GNA, Government of National Accord, and Egypt and UAE, they were backing Libyan National Army, LNA of General Haftar. UAE had provided wing-long drones to LNA, Libyan National Army, and Turkey had provided these Bayraktar TB2 drones to GNA. Turkish operators were on ground in Libya, and Turkey's TB2 drones were very effective in Libya, and Turkey-backed GNA gained control of western Libya. Before Turkey's entry in Libya, GNA was almost out of Libya. Tripoli, capital of Libya, was under siege. But Turkey intervened. Its drones proved to be a game changer. They proved to be a game changer in Libya. Then, just a few months ago, we saw the use of these TB2 drones in Azerbaijan-Armenia war. Turkish TB2 drones and Israeli Harap and kamikaze drones were a lethal combination for Armenian forces. And Armenia could not counter the onslaught of these deadly drones. And we saw that Armenia lost this war, and it was mainly due to Turkish and Israeli drones, which were the difference between Azerbaijani and Armenian forces. Now we are hearing about the use of these drones by Ethiopian government, because these drones cannot be flown. If these are TB2 drones, if Ethiopia has bought drones from Turkey, it would be TB2 drones, because TB2 drone is the most battle tested drone on earth right now. It is an enemy of tanks, it is an enemy of artillery pieces, it's very effective against short range air defense systems as well, and it's in demand, viewers. Ukraine has also bought these drones from Turkey. And one drone TB2 costs around 5 million US dollars. It can be operated at day and night. Because the important thing about these drones is that these drones need skilled operators and GCS, ground control systems. The drones are operated from ground, where there are operators sitting inside a GCS, ground control system, and there is a range within which the drone can operate. TB2 drones limit is around 150 kilometers. So it means that if these are TB2 drones, they cannot be operated from Addis Ababa. The news story is claiming that the drones are being built in Addis Ababa. Runway has been built. They can be tested there. But if Ethiopian government wants to use these drones in Tigray, the drones cannot be operated from Addis Ababa. For the operation of these drones in Tigray, there must be ground control systems in Amhara state, somewhere in Amhara state. As I said earlier, the drone can be operated within 150 kilometers. The distance between the drone and the GCS must not be more than 150 kilometers. So, and there must be skilled operators as well. In the three wars, in Azerbaijan Armenia war, in Turkey Syria war, in Libya war, we saw that Turkish operators were on ground. They were the ones who were flying these drones. If Ethiopia has bought Turkish TB2 drones, their GCS, ground control systems, must be built in somewhere in Amhara state. Turkish operators must be on ground. And if all these things happen, if these are TB2 drones and Turkish operators on ground and their GCS are in Amhara state, these drones could be very deadly, viewers. These drones use special micro munitions called MAML, which are extremely precise. I have seen the use of these drones. They are very accurate. They are accurate in terms of hitting targets on ground. They are accurate in terms of reconnaissance as well. Apart from combat purpose, they can be used for reconnaissance and surveillance purposes as well. So we'll see in the coming days about the confirmation of this news story. If Ethiopia has bought TB2 drones and their GCS have been built in Amhara state, these drones could be a game changer in a Tigray war. Second phase of this war is about to start, as Prime Minister of Ethiopia today hinted at renewed military action in Tigray region. Let's see what happens. Thank you for watching.